Hey guys, good morning. We've had a really busy weekend, but we are now back to our homeschooling, remote learning, e-learning, whatever you want to call it. So I'm in my office right now trying to find the charging cord for my Chromebook because my 12-year-old is using it and it didn't get charged. Okay, I found it. So this is our last week of having to do our learning from home. So trying to make sure we stay caught up. Okay, so I'm going to take this charger to Curtis. Good morning, boys. Say good morning. Last week of remote learning for school. That won't work in there.
It won't?
You have to actually plug it into. It has to be plugged into an outlet. Hold on. Last week. Good morning, Cole.
Morning.
Cole's doing his stuff he's reading on the iPad. You gonna sit in my chair?
Yes, this is the only place where I can actually do it.
Okay. I'm gonna go make myself some coffee. We had a super busy weekend, and I guess I can tell you, well, it's not so much busy, but a little bit stressful. I gotta dump out this whole coffee. A little bit stressful. So, we dealt with a friend of ours having a car fire. Everything's okay. I mean, the car's not okay, but nobody was hurt, thankfully. So, that, we had a ton of rain, so our basement just got so much water in it. So I will show you the little bit of a video clip that I had from the water in our basement last night. I'm sure a lot of people in our area got water. Sorry, I'm putting water in my coffee pot right now. A lot of people got water in their basement. A friend of mine, hers is just flooded. So let me insert that clip so you can see that while I get my coffee going. So here's all the water in my basement. It's all over there. I got a towel soaking up some of it so it doesn't get too far under the washer, but it's all the way under the steps. That's all wet. That's all wet. It's wet to there, and it goes into there, but come back around here. It's all, actually all under there, and it's under the freezer all the way to there. Come around here. It went all the way into here. This is all wet. That's all wet. There's a puddle right there, actually. See it pooled right there. All the way back into there. If you come back here, this is all wet. All the way through here. It's wet all the way back there. And around here, there's water right there. Comes all the way back here. But it's all back in there. And it seeped in through the walls. Down here. All down there, and then there's the sump pump. Right back there. Okay, coffee's going. You did what? You had a book report?
Yeah, I had to do a book report the entire weekend, and now I have to do a freaking biography thing.
It's the last week of school, though.
I know.
You can do
but
it.
But still.
You can do it. Oh, the things these teachers are trying to get these kids to do in the last week.
Curtis, this is what you should do. You should do the long things first, and then do the short things after.
Yeah, get all the hard stuff out of the way, and then finish up with the easy stuff. That was a good idea, Cole. Excuse me. Wrong kid. And, okay, so I told you about the water thing. I'm sorry, my eyes are itching. My allergies are terrible. And then our oldest son, who is 19, I don't show him on here very often because he's a more private person. The funny thing is he's a very social person, but otherwise he's kind of private about stuff. So my oldest is moving out. He and a friend, they decided to go look at a place, and it's outside of the town we live in, and it's actually like, it's a little bit of a drive. It's far enough away that I can't just jump in the car and go there every day to see him. I mean, I could, but once our schedules start getting kind of back to normal, I won't be able to unless he has an emergency. I would do that. So that's happening, and today is my daughter's birthday, my only daughter. It's her 15th birthday. Funny thing is, we used to always have this joke, whatever age she was, we'd say, oh, she's 10 going on 16. And the funny thing is, it's not a joke anymore. She actually is going on 16. So, yeah. I'm not really super hungry yet for breakfast, so I'll make myself a shake. I have these wonderful shake mixes that I can make. I have strawberries, I'm gonna do that. Hopefully soon my daughter will be up and you can see the birthday girl. The birthday girl is awake. Ooh, we got lots of sunshine coming through the window. That's really bright.
I opened up the windows this morning.
Layla wants pancakes. Layla, you look pretty this morning.
Thank you.
Who wants to help me make pancakes for Layla? We're gonna go make some pancakes. Okay, so I've made some pancakes and I decided to show off my pancake skills, and look what I made. Woo! Mickey Mouse. Okay, so I'm gonna make the rest of the pancakes. We're gonna eat and finish what we're working on. Let me show you what my boys are doing. Boys, what's
Hi.
going on in here?
We're making birthday cards for people who have birthdays in quarantine.
Well, for kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for kids that are stuck at home for their birthdays. So we're making a bunch of cards and we're gonna send them out probably tomorrow. All right, so a little update. It is now, I think it's after 5 o'clock,
No.
and it's
You keep
raining outside. Sorry, my kids are being loud. They finished their cards that they were making. I'm gonna get those ready to mail out tomorrow. And they've been playing video games with their friends online.
Sorry that I yelled.
That's okay.
We're playing Roblox.
So I mentioned earlier that my oldest is moving out, which gave me an idea. My husband and I discussed getting rid of this big monstrosity of a couch back here, because it actually goes behind this chair here and it blocks this door back here.
What is this?
We don't really use this door. We have a front door, but I would like to have access to this door, especially in the summertime if I want to go in and out there, because it leads to this side of our wraparound porch. So anyway, since my son is moving out and he and his roommate do not have a couch, we offered that couch up to him, and he wants it. And before I offered it up, I did make sure we had another option for a couch. My mother actually had been talking about how she kind of wanted to get rid of some things in her house, and I asked if she wanted to get rid of any furniture. She had been mentioning she felt she had too much furniture, so we are going to acquire a piece of furniture from her, a smaller couch, and it's actually a sleeper sofa. So that would actually be kind of cool for us to have that. When we're allowed to be around each other again, I want my kids to be able to have sleepovers and stuff. So I'm actually in my husband's chair. He came home from Menards, brought me this. Well, not just for me, it's for the house. It is a thermostat, programmable. Our old thermostat went out. We've been just having issue after issue around here. So it's been fun. So projects have been changed around, put on hold. I can take you outside here in a minute and show you the greenhouse and how that's looking and what we've been doing outside. Real quick before I go outside, I wanted to show you what my husband did in our upstairs bathroom last weekend. We used to have a pedestal sink in here and now we have this, and we have space underneath for storage. I don't know why that's sticking out some, but anyway, so that's what we did here. So we moved some stuff from the downstairs bathroom up here, so the bathroom downstairs will eventually just be mainly for guests and for us to shower. So let's head outside. Okay, so it's raining. We're gonna go in here really quickly. Here is the inside of the greenhouse. It's not very big, but so far I've got my plants here. Oh my gosh, they got crazy. So those will have to be transplanted very soon. The peppers, they didn't take off very well. So we've got 3 tomato plants that sprouted. I've got radishes, green beans, carrots, and somehow some of my lettuce seed ended up in there. Whoops. And then we have black radishes and then a couple squash plants. Over here I've got spinach, lettuce, and then we've got plants in this back garden bed. That's another tomato plant with some bigger tomatoes. Those are bell pepper plants. Looks like I need to water in here, so I'll get that done here shortly. And then over here we will have carrots and our squash. So squash will be over there, and we'll have carrots and radishes. I forgot to show you this one here. We'll have our green beans over there. So that's that. Now I'm going to take you and show you what we've been working on. Fencing. I'll go around this way. The garage has the starter strip up for the siding and then the corner pieces. So I'll eventually be updating that on our new garage video. Just over here we've got where fence posts have been moved from over there to there. And that gate will go up there. And then over there, another gate will be there, and the fence will go right across there. And we'll have gravel here to go into the garage. So that's an update on everything with us in our house right now. If I think of anything else, I'll post another video. We will be having another video soon when we do some more to the garage. And we have a few more projects in the house we're going to be working on in the next couple months. So stay tuned for that. Y'all have a great day. Bye.